Okay, so we're asked to take the two fractions, 1/3, and add it to a fourth. So what we need to do is we need to build a base unit rod. And how we're going to do that is we're going to say the following. Any rod of any length that can be built up of these little green guys right here is nicely divisible into thirds. Okay, and the reason we know that is because these guys compose three of these small little blocks right here. So for example, if I just use one of them, okay, we can split that up, and now we can represent each one of these as a third of this base unit block. Okay, but now if I put two of these together, okay, now that total length right there, which would be this guy, can also be nicely divided into thirds using this guy. Okay, so each one of these is a third of this guy right here. And we could continue on. If we take this guy for a length, notice that it can be built out of these guys. And these are also each 1/3 of this base unit. Okay, so likewise, let me get rid of all these here. Let's just do this. Okay, so likewise, this guy right here is the best thing to build fourths out of. Again, each one of these little guys represents a fourth. If I put two of these purple rods together, then the total length of it, which is this guy, can be broken up with these rods right here. I have no idea. Oh, they're all down here. I guess I must have moved the thing, but anyway, you get the point. Okay, so now if we want a rod, if we go back, we had 1/3 plus 1/4, and we want to add those together. So here's how we're going to do that. We're going to take, we want to basically have a unit length rod, okay, that's composed of these purple guys and these light green guys. Oops, so let's go ahead and grab those guys. Now, I must be sliding it somehow here. There we go. Okay. So if let's put this guy back. If I had a rod that was this length right here, then it could be divided up into thirds, but it couldn't be divided up into fourths. You can see how I can't get a nice number of fourths representation rods in there. So what I need to do is I need to keep putting these guys together until I eventually they're equal in size, just like that. And so now what you'll notice is that I have a new rod, and I don't have one up here long enough to get up to 12 units in length, so I'm just going to draw it in. There's probably a way to do it, I just don't see it. So this rod right here is going to be our unit, so this is 1 unit in length. So we're agreeing that this guy is our unit. Okay. So now, to represent a third plus a fourth, what we're going to do is each of these purple ones is now a third of the unit. So each one of these is 1/3 of the entire unit, and each one of these guys is now 1/4 of the entire unit. And so if we add those two together, if we take the guy that represents a third, which is this purple guy right here, and the green guy, which represents a fourth, and we put them together, that represents a third plus a fourth. Now what's the total? Well, this right here is 12 of these little units long. And so what we've got then, if we put all of these in here, oops, let's bring that back. Is I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of, and so this is 7 twelfths. And so 1/3 plus 1/4 is equal to 7 twelfths.